Hey everybody, this is just a quick tutorial on how to make sure to get full credit on your economics in the news assignment. So again, the first task would be, of course, reading all of the directions. Again, you should be looking for a news article about globalization and or trade barriers or about free trade. And obviously any of these can be very corona or COVID-19 virus centric because that's what most of the news is right now. So again, what you're doing is you are writing two solid paragraphs. The first paragraph should be a summary of the article in your own words, and the second paragraph should be a description of the topic covered and an explanation of how the article relates to this unit. Another way to think about it is, what more have you learned about globalization and or trade because of this newspaper article? To find a source, I always recommend using something like news.google.com, only because, again, like I said in my weekly update, these resources tend to be refereed, meaning they're all coming from pretty mainstream news sources that most people tend to trust. So first things first is you'll want to find your newspaper article. You can search for a particular topic if you would like to. For example, if you just typed in trade, you could find lots of things. Obviously, trading comes in many different ways. You can trade when it comes to the stock market. You can trade when it comes to a football player. But you're looking obviously for economic trade. Here we've got one about tariffs. So if we clicked on it, it would open up for us. And we will get our news article right here. So this is coming from Bloomberg. I'll read it. I'll summarize it on my Google Doc. I'll copy it and I'll bring over that URL to a website like easybib.com or bibme.org. And the reason I want to do this is because I want to create a proper MLA citation. So here I want to click on where it says create citation. I'm choosing a website because that's where I got my news source from. And I just want to paste my news source right there and hit search. It will then search the internet to make sure that it finds the same source. That looks like it's the same. I hit cite. This is what they were able to find. This is what I might have to help them find. And I just hit continue. This step is going to give me a chance to fill in any missing info that they were unable to find. So for example, they couldn't find the article title. It's right here. Again, please feel free as always to just copy and paste when you're doing your citation, not when you're typing up your assignment. You want to put that right there. The name of the author is also lost. So we want to make sure we include that as well. Everything else in regards to website title, publisher, and URL is there, but they don't have the date that it was published, which is today's date. So again, I just come back and I type in that information. And from there, I hit complete citation. In a moment, it will create the proper MLA citation for me. And once it does, I can just copy it. I don't need it to check my paper. And here back on my Google Doc, this is where I will have wanted to, again, put my name and the topic I'm covering. In this case, it's going to be trade. And then I'm going to write my one paragraph summary. I'm going to write my one paragraph description of how it relates to class. And then down at the bottom, I'm going to paste my MLA formatted citation. Now, I'm not a super stickler when it comes to things like the proper tabbing, or if you choose to just paste it as is, you will notice that it comes under as a different color. So for example, if I just pasted it, sometimes it doesn't necessarily paste correctly. Once I'm done with this, I just go to turnitin.com. I will sign in. I will go to the Unit 3 Economics in the News, and you guys will have a button that says submit, and you submit your paper like you normally would. If for any reason you have forgotten, or if you've never signed into turnitin.com, you can find all of that information right here. Our class ID and the enrollment key for each of the different class periods is right there for you. So there should be no reason why you can't get it submitted. Anyways, I hope this tutorial helped. If you had any questions, again, if you don't know how to do the assignment, please feel free to reach out. And I hope you guys have a great spring break. Bye.